The athletes you are about to see on Phenomenal Elite Wrestling are highly trained professionals who have spent years mastering their craft. Every maneuver, stunt, and performance is executed under strict supervision and with safety precautions in place. We urge all viewers, especially younger audiences, to never attempt to replicate or perform any of the moves seen on this program at home, school, or anywhere else. Stay safe, enjoy the show, and remember, leave the wrestling to the pros.
I know I'm going to mess up the pronunciation of this, so apologies. How are we? Claverdon? That is the voice of a man who's been Googling that for the past 15 minutes, so I'm glad I know it. But, how are you all doing? Are we looking forward to seeing the first ever P.E.W. Mixed Tag Team Challenge? Have we all got our favourites? Do we know who's going to win? Harley. Well, we're about to see who's going to become the first ever P.E.W. Mixed Tag Team Challenge champions. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we all know what to do. When it's a bad guy, what do? Bad guy or girl. What do? If it's a good guy or girl, you're a smart crowd. Hey, you're smart. You get it. Without further ado, I'm going to shut up and introduce our first match. Please bring out our first team.
What about Dave? What about Dave?
Oh yeah, good point, Troy. Sorry, I need to introduce our announcer. Please give it up for Dave Bradshaw.
How we doing, guys? All right? I'm coming this way. I'm coming. Let's go.
match, Sid. Now then, without further ado, let's bring out our first team.
Yes, now! You can go
P.E.W. is in the Dorothea Mitchell Hall in Clarendon this evening for the first ever P.E.W. Mixed Tag Team Tournament Challenge. Team coming out here to start us out, not getting a very warm reception from the fans here in Warwickshire. We're going to hear here from Critchy.
Who am I? I guess you've never seen such a good looking lad in this awful town. There's a little in farmers' fields. Look at the state of our field, it looks like Benefit Britain. But we've come here today because we see eye to eye on something. We do not like these two mechs that we have been put against because look at us, we're both intellects. She can lead. She's always well to lead. But she's got something to say, she's got a little poem for you. I know you might not understand it, but we're teaching you. Go on, yeah.
Because we don't want to waste your time tonight. We are going to tell you exactly. Sharp as spikes. I'm the brain, cold and clean. He's the brute, vicious and mean. Holly and loving rat. Every blue timed, every move checked. I will not blink, Crutchy will break. No room for heart, no lucky escape. We don't care for your cheers or your shouts, you stupid crowd. Consent.
Believe it or not, we're in Shakespeare country here in Warwickshire. I think the bard would be turning in his grave listening to that from Abby Cartwright. Thank God that's over. Here comes the former P.E.W. Women's Champion. Pure Scouse girl power is Hudzilla Holly Hudson. to think this team, of which Hudson is one half, maybe among the favourites here for this whole tournament. What a duo this is going to be, Harley Hudson and the man who's about to join her. Third appearance in P.E.W. for Nathan Angel. First time he was here back in January, the start of this year, managed against Arch Rivera. Since then he's had a win against Indigo Jones, former Mr. England. Going to join Harley Hudson in action tonight in the Mixed Tag Tournament Challenge. Introductions out of the way, we are getting ready for action. And this is the first of 4 quarterfinals. The first round in this single night, single elimination tournament. Dave Bradshaw here on commentary, and looks like our guest host Chocolate Thunder's going to join me here. Chocolate Thunder doing triple duty. He's ring announcing, he's timekeeper. And he's joining me on commentary as well. Nathan Angel and Harley Hudson. We're going to make quick work of their opponents. Chocky, you might not get a chance to say anything here before this is over if Hudson has her way. Hudson going to get sent to the ropes here by Cartwright. He tried to trip her up. Hudson steps over and then puts the boot down into the small of the back. Gets the shoulders of Cartwright down for a 2 count before the kick out. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well, Dave. I mean, they've got me doing everything. I'm earning my paycheck tonight, I'll say that much.
Again, I'll say what I said at the weekend when you were also guest host. You're much better than the other guy.
Well, you know, I try. It's not much of an effort needed, to be fair, Dave.
Also, you're looking exceptional with the Hawaiian shirt, the jorts.
I mean,
loving it.
Summer, innit? So you've got to dress up for the.
I mean, it's April.
I'd class it as summer. The sun's out, innit? So.
Okay, fair enough. Hudson, as we said, former women's champion here in P.E.W. He's been there pretty much throughout the history of this company. Taking a fight here, raining down these punches on Cartwright.
Oh, clever.
Cartwright able to just escape underneath there. Cartwright just the second time she's been here in P.E.W. First time was in March. She losing effort to Lila Kyle. Facebuster there from Harley Hudson. Hudson dropping the leg.
Leg drop.
Gonna go for the cover, and it's a 2 count there.
And here comes raging thespian.
Yeah, Critchie now tagged in, and he is by no means going to enter the acting world anytime soon, or the poetry world.
Well, I can't understand the word the lad's saying.
Exactly.
I mean, he's got to get out the ring now, right? No, Harley's got to get out the ring. Beg pardon.
I don't think Hudson minds. She'll fight anyone, but Nathan Angel tagging in. Critchie not making any friends here on his P.E.W. debut. Angel and Hudson making a fool of Critchie at the moment. Critchie, though, going to send Angel to the rope. Shoulder block from the big man. Critchie sent down, and again. Angel reversing the hip toss. Great stuff from Nathan Angel, and he follows it up with the drop kick as Critchy goes down.
Like a house on fire at the moment, Dave. Been a fast start so far.
Yeah, frenetic stuff, particularly from Angel and Hudson. Critchy desperately trying to reach towards Cartwright in the corner for the tag. We said single elimination here, so 4 quarter-final matches. We'll have semis and a final as well before we go off there tonight. With Angel, off the crossbody, it's a 2 count. Coming to you from the historic village of Claverden this evening.
I got it right, Dave.
You did.
Chuffed.
A huge roar of approval for the pronunciation.
I was nervous, I'll tell you.
As Hudson going to get body slammed by a partner onto Critchy. Critchy going to kick out on 2. Claverden mentioned in the Domesday book.
Yes, indeed. A lot of history about this town, Dave.
Great read as well.
It was.
Real twist at the end if you get there.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you how to say the town name. That's the big twist.
Sometimes you got to take a gamble.
Oh yeah, you have to.
Fortune favours the bold.
It does indeed.
Unless you're in the town of Kyneton. Here comes
Coaster.
Angel. Again, just working on the left arm, but there's a side headlock applied by Critchy.
Nice counter.
The drop kick.
Lovely drop kick. Always been impressed with Nathan Angel, Dave. High energy, athletic.
Still a very young man. You can see how well put together he is. Same is true of Critchy though, and same is true of Harley Hudson, who's tagged in. Great tag team chemistry between Angel and Hudson so far.
Harley mixing it with Critchy at the moment. She's not afraid to. Oof.
And there's a cover off of the leg drop onto the arm.
Clearly there's no rules, and I guess the guys and the girls can mix it up. Oof, on the knee.
Drop kick to the knee. Smart stuff from Critchy. Maybe smarter than we're giving him credit for.
Yeah.
Again, I still don't want to hear any poetry he's written. I don't want to hear any more Cartwright's written as well.
Come on, ref. Hey Sid, get control of this, mate.
Poetry book now even more damaging than it was when she was just reading the poems out.
Oh.
Hudson getting sent into the turnbuckle face first and isolated in this corner, the opposition corner.
This can only bode well for Critchy and Abby Cartwright. This must have been their game plan. Isolate Harley and keep her from getting Nathan in the ring.
Chucky, I'm sure you must have been in these single night tournament situations before, whether in singles or in tag. Obviously, whoever's going to win this tournament is going to have to go through 3 matches tonight. So it's not just about winning here in this quarterfinal, it's about getting it done as quickly as you can and conserving energy, right?
Exactly, yeah. You've got to manage your sort of matches and your body. I mean, the longer you're in the ring, the worse off you're going to be later on. So it's a test of stamina, Dave, for sure.
All right, getting another near fall there on Harley Hudson. The luck of the draw, I guess, at least favouring these guys in this opening match, because these teams, or whichever team will go through to the semi-finals, will have the most time to recover while those other 3 quarter-finals take place. Critchy and Cartwright doing all they can here to make sure it's them who advance to the semi-finals.
Smart match management by these two. They're keeping Harley as far away as they can from Nathan.
Now look at the body position here of Critchy, just keeping himself between Hudson and Angel.
Very smart.
Critchy working on that right arm, now going to send Hudson hard into the corner. He's a very self-confident young man, isn't he? And he's growing with confidence with every passing second. He came close to a 3 count there on Hudzilla.
He's not short of a few words, is he, Critchy?
With those words.
Well, there were noises.
And there were plenty of words coming from Cartwright in that poem. Arguably too many. Ooh, snapping that neck forwards.
Wow.
Kicking to the chest. Cartwright and Critchy looking to score what I think a lot of people would think of as an upset here, given Hudson in particular, her pedigree here in P.E.W, but also Nathan Angel, as we've said, one of the real rising stars on the UK scene.
Yeah, there's room for it, Dave. I mean, what you mentioned about single night tournaments, there's room for like upsets like this. Taking full advantage of the
Can you imagine if these two were to win it? Oof. They were far too much to say before they'd achieved anything. If they were to win the tournament, we'll never hear the end of it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're going to shoot your mouth off, you need to back it up, and that would be the perfect way to back up those words.
There's a cover from Hudson, almost spared us that. You can imagine the poem that Cartwright would write.
It's that War and Peace.
It would never end. Here comes Angel, here comes Critchy. Angel gets there first. Pair of chops sending Critchy down twice. Critchy went for the clothesline, couldn't get it. Instead, Angel clips him in the top of the head. Angel kips up.
He's fired up.
Boundless energy here from Nathan Angel. Critchy sent into the corner. Boot goes up. That was good from Critchy to try and stop that momentum at the snap power slam. Good for a 2.5.
Hey, Abby jumping in the ring now.
Yeah, referee losing control of this one. All four are in there now.
There we go.
And it's fight night here on Friday in Claverdon.
There we go, collision. Oh, no.
Do-si-do. And finally there is a collision. Forced by Nathan Angel. Critchy went into Cartwright. Angel has him up, drops him down. Hudson and Angel. That's Hudson.
She nearly hit the ceiling.
Hudson being used as a projectile by her own partner. The press slam into the crossbody. And Harley Hudson and Nathan Angel will advance to the semi-finals. So Hudson and Angel with quite the workout there en route to victory. As we discussed, they're now going to have to do all they can to recuperate, because potentially 2 more matches for them tonight. Certainly 1 more, because they have made it to the semi-finals of P.E.W's first ever Mixed Tag Tournament Challenge. Trademark smile on the face of Harley Hudson. Hudson and Angel in fine form. Can that form peak just at the right moment as this evening progresses? Danny should have his own t-shirts. Make a killing.
She did call this Dan Parks Wrestling. I think it's actually all show. Right, well, without further ado, shall we bring on our next match?
Nope, not that one.
Both of these two delightful humans, I say with a small amount of sarcasm, but anyway, both of them in action this past weekend at P.E.W Bangers. We saw Tyler Adams challenging for the P.E.W Internet title. Three-way match, unsuccessful as you can see by the fact that he's got out here with the championship belt. Meanwhile, Killer Keller teamed with Freya Adams to take on Lila Kyle and Lucy Couture. So both of these two with just shy of a week to recuperate from those efforts over in Ettington. Adams, who has been a thorn in the side of many throughout the history of P.E.W. Killer Keller, a more recent addition to the P.E.W. roster, but very, very dangerous martial arts expert. Could be a really fascinating dynamic between these two. Not two of them, there's three of them, because Vegan Prescott out here with Porkus. Porkus almost as popular as Danny Marks. Vegan Prescott, real favourite of the P.E.W. fans, teaming with Scarlett here this evening. Prescott, as we know, as of late, has had his problems with the Cause, that faction led by H, in particular 40. Man who he believed was an ally of his, until 40 stabbed him in the back, 40 making a habit of doing that in the recent past. He's not here tonight, which I'm sure will be one reason, or one less thing at least, for Vegan Prescott to worry about. We are seconds away here from our second quarter-final.
To my left, the team of Killer Keller and Tyler Adams. And their opponents, the team to my right, the team of Scarlett.
Another rapturous reception for Vegan Prescott. Tyler Adams already arguing with the referee. Killer Keller didn't get on so well with her own tag team partner this past weekend. We saw that at Bangers, as we said, over in Ettington. Freya Adams, I should say, was really not so interested in being a partner of Killer Keller, but wanted to dictate things. Freya Rose, part of that faction alongside Joseph Connors and the P.E.W. World Champion Jack Selstrom, Riley Nova. So the second of four quarterfinals underway. Chocolate Thunder back with me. Chocky, what do you think the key is to this match?
Well, I think two evenly matched teams here. Killer Keller, obviously one to watch. She's a black belt in all sorts of martial arts. Vegan Prescott, obviously a fan favourite. Tyler Adams is no slouch, and I've not seen much of Scarlett, to be honest. So I'm interested to see what she brings to the table. Yeah,
Scarlett, the unknown quantity in this tag team match, I think we can say. Such an opportunity, and there's several people appearing in P.E.W. for the first time, being introduced to our fans this evening, and you think about the history of great tournaments we've had here in P.E.W., the Fallen Angel tournament, the Iron Phenomenal Trophy, things like the Golden Ticket Rumble. There's all these occasions in P.E.W. where someone can have an opportunity to rise seemingly from nowhere and make it right to the top. This is another one of those opportunities here tonight, as here comes Scarlett. Wow, double axe handle.
Got some proper height off that turnbuckle. Yeah, you're right, Dave. These tag tournaments are opportunities for people to sort of make a name for themselves with the P.E.W. crowd.
This is the first time that we've had a tag team tournament here in P.E.W. really. Certainly the first time we've had the mixed tag tournament. Very unique kind of competition. You don't see this sort of thing really anywhere. We've got 8 teams of mixed gender, all in action, single night, single elimination. It's Vegan Prescott, and they're now against Adams. Adams able to reverse the wrist swap now. Just twisting at that left wrist of Vegan Prescott. Prescott though, able to lift
Single
him up.
elbow, nice.
Very well executed from Vegan Prescott. Really interesting as well, the journey that Vegan Prescott has been on when he was first in P.E.W. The fans certainly weren't fans of his.
No, absolutely not. He's not a fan favourite, Dave. He wouldn't have called that on his first foray into P.E.W. But the crowd have got behind him, and definitely a pillar of P.E.W.
Yeah, he has forged a connection with the fans like few others, as Scarlett able to prevent Killer Keller. Came charging in a little rashly there, maybe. Oh, Scarlett. Put into the face of the extra impact. Hitting the canvas, that's a clothesline. Tagging Prescott back in, Adams back in as well for his team. Adams, some pushing and shoving here. Prescott took him down with a push.
I mean, he's he's no small guy, Prescott. It's going to take a lot to knock him down with a shove.
And that entirely plant-based diet paying off for Vegan Prescott.
Vegan strong.
Prescott so confident, he's going to announce what he's doing here. Still gets him with the snap suplex. Adams is down to a knee, looking exhausted. That knocked the wind out of him, that suplex. It reverses the Irish whip and has a cheap shot for the Killer Keller. A knee right to the kidney.
Tyler wasn't shy about hitting Scarlett there, but Prescott sort of, he was hesitant, wasn't he?
Yeah, Adams doesn't have any scruples whatsoever when it comes to morals, I can promise you that. Adams burying that knee right to the mid-back. There you go. Speaking of not having any moral scruples, just choking the man out over the middle rope. That's illegal. You have to break it before the count of 5. Look at these strikes now from Killer Keller. We saw this in the previous match as well. Critchie and Cartwright keeping their opponent very much isolated in that corner.
Yeah, that's the name of the game, isn't it? Namely with tag team matches, you isolate one opponent and you work on them, and you hope they just don't make it to their corner.
Adams made a mistake there. He's a little too late. Headbutted the turnbuckle. Prescott did a great job there trying to exploit that. Got a 2 count out of it. Adams now with the clothesline though. Now I'm going to get on top of Prescott and try and wear him down some more.
And these are the kind of sort of moments where you're going to wear your opponent down. And if Prescott and Scarlett make it through to the next round, these are the kind of moments where it's going to drain your energy, it's going to drain your stamina. He's got to get on his feet as soon as possible.
I think Adams' plan here, just trying to keep Prescott down on the canvas.
Yeah.
Just trying to take the crowd out of this. Hasn't really worked though. You can hear that vegan chant still resonating around the building here.
Well, he's going to need that vegan power to get out of this one.
Power being turbocharged by the support of the P.E.W. fans.
Fading though.
Yeah, this could be over in a second here. Arm dropping to suggest he may have lost consciousness on the second time. If it goes to 3rd, then Adams and Keller will be into the semi-finals. Prescott with some life in him yet.
Here comes that vegan power. It's feeding off the crowd, taking that energy.
Prescott with the elbows to the abdomen here. Tyler Adams. Adams shoves him away. Try to take him with a clothesline. Couldn't get him with the back elbow either, and then Prescott got the boot in, took him down. Prescott not able to capitalise, but this is an opportunity perhaps for Prescott to make the tag. Referee marks up to a count of 3. Both men down. I guess if this was a double count out, if neither man can answer the count of 10, then one of the teams in the semi-finals will get a bye to the final.
Yeah. A long way away from each other's corners. Don't look like they're getting up anytime soon.
Well, they are stirring, but we're up to a count of 7. Adams makes the tag, as does Prescott. Comes Killer Keller and Scarlett. Scarlett able to take down Killer Keller. Take down Adams as well. Adams,
German.
that German sequence. Adams tried to turn onto his side to try and lessen the impact on his back, but it may have meant he took more of the brunt on his arm. Scarlett crushing them against each other in the corner. Adams barely able to stand thanks to this onslaught here from Vegan, Prescott and Scarlett. Again, Scarlett sent into the corner, this time by a partner. There's the side slam from Prescott.
Smart by Adams there, rolling out the ring.
Scarlett, great power. The strength to get Killer Keller onto her shoulders, drops her with the Samoan drop, hooks both legs, and gets within less than a second of advancing to the semi-finals.
She's a tough cookie, Killer Keller.
Keller now going to be sent across the ring. Scarlett measuring her. Oof. Keller able to get her bearings back with these quick-fire body shots from Killer Keller. Finishes it with a vicious-looking knee.
They'll take the wind out your sails, those shots will.
In that martial arts background, knows the human anatomy so well, knows what to do to damage it as quickly and as effectively as possible. Does Killer Keller. Adams throwing Scarlett by the head. Prescott's seen enough, he's coming after Adams. Vegan, Prescott and Tyler Adams drawing on the outside of the ring. Prescott gets sent into the steel ring post. Oof. Martial arts style takedown there from Killer Keller.
Got the armbar on.
Armbar. May have hyperextended that elbow. Might be nowhere to go here. No, there isn't. The tap out. Killer Keller and Tyler Adams are headed to the semis. Tyler Adams and Killer Keller going to advance to the semi-finals, where we understand it, they are on the same side of the bracket as Harley Hudson and Nathan Angel. So our first semi-final is set here. Adams had the water bottle knocked out of his hand there by the nunchucks of Killer Keller. Adams, for a moment, looks a little angered by that, but I think suddenly remembered he's through to the semi-finals. Big smile on the face of Tyler Adams. Will that smile be wiped off of Adams' face when he faces Harley Hudson and Nathan Angel later on? Adams and Killer Keller advancing.
I'm going to apologise for this next bit because someone wants to say something to you all. Can we bring this person out, please?
It's better not be who I think it is.
Not rolling over.
Oh God.
Not skanking over.
I was very much hoping that the owner of P.E.W. would still be on holiday or in a sulk, depending on how you want to put it, in the French Riviera. According to rumour, it wasn't the French Riviera at all, it was Skegness, but wherever he was wasn't at Bangers for the weekend, and that was much to the benefit of all of us, the prestige. Having lost that St. Patrick's Day street fight to Jason Joshua in March. It's, as I said, taken his ball and gone home, or he had done at least. Gone on holiday with Chiara. We still don't really understand the relationship between Prestige and Chiara. Prestige has brought back up here as well. Let's hope he keeps this brief.
First things first. Get the hell out of my ring. Who decided you were going to come back and grace us with your presence, Chocolate Thunder?
We could ask you the same thing. One of my boys, one of my buddies, and someone you're going to see a lot more in Phenomenal Elite Wrestling. Let me introduce to you, JC. And he is here to make sure none of you get near me, to make sure none of you touch me, to make sure that I smell your manky breath on my celebrity base. So Tom, I need to come out here because whatever you decided to do, shut up! Professional to do this, please, on your feet, and show some love and respect to Princess Chiara. I've looked into this, by the way. There's absolutely no evidence that she's a real princess. No royal heritage, as far as I can tell. But Chiara is time with the Prestige on holiday must have been a delight. Two people who deserve each other, quite honestly. Chiara with some job feedback there for Chocolate Thunder. Wasn't really appreciated. Chiara, Princess Chiara, being introduced, getting a special custom introduction from the Prestige. He seems to have got over his loss to Jason Joshua.
But please give her a few seconds, she's got something to say herself. Because Chocolate Thunder, I'm not the only one with a problem with you.
Chocolate Thunder, you had one job while we were on our lovely cruise, and you messed it up. You put me with the invisible man. I mean, the invisible man needs to go to some kind of psychiatric ward, if you ask me, because I really don't want to be his tag team partner. You set me up to fail. You sabotaged me because you know that I'd win. I'd destroy this tournament otherwise. Invisible man, we need you to get your game face on. Invisible man, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth right now, Invisible man. Something that none of these people will do. Invisible man, the truth is, you're not really invisible.
What?
Invisible man, you are not really invisible. Trust me, we can all see you. A blindfolded sleeping, stuck in the basement, see you when they can see your stupid ass. You're not there. You're stupid cake. You're nothing more than a common clown.
Be careful, he might be out here already for all we know. someone in the back has heard enough from the prestige, the music starting, but we're yet to see anything of the Invisible Man. Wouldn't surprise me if the Invisible Man doesn't want to team with Chiara. Maybe that's why he's not out here yet. Fans putting their hands out just in case the Invisible Man comes out here. And hoping for some high fives when he gets here. You've got to have eyes in the back of your head here if you're the prestige. After what he had to say about the Invisible Man. That's for Chiara. Well, Chiara's going to be Invisible Man's tag team partner when he gets here. The ring is shaking and the Invisible Man is here! Pure sorcery from the Invisible Man!
And now let's bring out their opponents.
What a resume this man has in P.E.W, former internet champion, and as you can see, one half of the current reigning P.E.W tag team champions, the man who makes it look good, Adam Bolt.
Got a surprise for you lot, watch this.
Yeah. What's this space?
Great to see Melissa Fierce back here in P.E.W just last month. Came very, very close to unseating Freya Rose as the P.E.W Women's Champion. Oh man, and Adam Bolt with plenty of championship experience. And one in Melissa Fierce, who came pretty close to following in his footsteps 1 month ago. Maybe there is a trophy in these two's immediate future. The Mixed Tag Tournament Challenge Shield could be theirs before this night is over. I like the looks of this team. Melissa Fierce and Adam Bolt. Certainly more than I do with Chiara and the Invisible Man. Chiara apparently doesn't even want to team with the Invisible Man.
Tag team match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing the team to my left. Fresh from her romantic cruising Skegness. It's the Posh Princess, Chiara.
Adam Bolt was not at Bangers this past weekend, and his tag team partner, co-champion Oscar Prospero, was goaded by Flawless Source,
I'll take this one.
Alexander Vane and John Day, into a rematch for those two coming up for the tag team championships.
Put the cloak away.
Prospero also was talked into putting his golden ticket on the line in the main event. Luckily we held on to that, despite the efforts of Riley Nova, but I'm sure Bolt not particularly happy with what went down in his absence at Bangers.
It's funny, but we can't see you, you know.
I'm looking forward to this, Dave.
But
I'm going to level with you. I just did this for fun.
yeah, that's a great call.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And Adam Bolt at a real disadvantage here. He has absolutely no idea where his opponent is. Tried to just dive in wildly there in case his opponent was across the ring from him.
What opponent?
We've got to assume the Invisible Man is here somewhere. We did see him come out here.
As far as I'm concerned, Kiara's on her own.
Let me have this.
Oh, there he is.
What do you think?
I wouldn't blame Invisible Man if he did leave Kiara on her own. She's been far from respectful towards her tag team partner.
I don't know what their problem is, really. I'd like the Invisible Man as a tag team partner.
Now wait.
Where's Adam Bolt?
Now Bolt's gone. The Invisible Man not used to having to wrestle thin air. He's spinning around for no reason at all, this Invisible Man.
What tactics? Oh, here we go. Is that
a dance
where's
move?
his head gone? Oh, there he is.
There's Bolt back. There's a drop kick. Maybe that was Adam Bolt. Maybe the Invisible Man can see through the cape. You're not the only one who can.
Yeah. It's like some Harry Potter gimmick.
Tag.
Yay, here's Kiara.
This well-oiled tag team machine. It is Kiara and the Invisible Man.
It's like a real-life version of the Odd Couple. I love it.
Melissa Fierce not going to wait for Kiara to finish lecturing the Invisible Man. Fierce, that side headlock applied here on Kiara as Prestige looking on at ringside with his new security detail.
This security detail, my.
Such a tough guy, and he has to have someone getting between him and the fans.
The guy with no teeth, yeah.
Fierce running uppercut. Not sure the Prestige pulls off that tiara very well either.
No, he did. Well, he's got the boy band look going on.
Oh, hang on now, Fierce dropping the leg across the chest, went for the cover, got a 2 count. It's the third of our 4 quarterfinals here in the Mixed Tag Tournament Challenge.
Here we go.
Bolt to the ropes. The cape not in play now between these two. Adam Bolt, a tag team specialist, as evidenced by the fact that he is on half of the tag team champions, taking down the Invisible Man.
So quick, Adam Bolt. Smooth as well.
Come on.
I said when these two came out here that Bolt and Fierce looked like they had the potential to be a very interesting combination, and it's looking that way. There's stereo elbow drops from those two. Fierce is the legal woman and goes for the pin for a 2 count. Fierce. Head of speed. Kiara tripping up Fierce. Kiara ordering the Invisible Man to give her the tag.
What on earth is he doing with that streamer?
Well, the Prestige is entertaining himself at ringside. Kiara is entertaining herself by beating up on Melissa Fierce, choking her out in the corner. And Prestige trying to pressure the referee, and this is a strange power dynamic, of course, with the Prestige.
Keep an eye on the opponent. I mean, yeah, come on.
Look at this. Kiara dragging Fierce away from Adam Bolt.
I'm sure that would have been my fault.
Split-legged drop into the pin. 2 count. What a showboating from Kiara. A real sense of entitlement. And I wonder when the owner of the company is calling her a princess.
Yeah. Not sure what the relationship is between those two, but
again, there's a choke there. And that last choke a minute ago, that last breaking of the rules, you saw the Prestige barking at the ref that Kiara has a count of 5. I was thinking there, Prestige essentially employs this referee, so it's not exactly a fair situation to put the official in. The double axe handle from the Invisible Man.
I mean, that wasn't his fault.
No. A bit of a miscue. Kiara. It is quite funny trying to see these two get on the same page.
I mean, it is. I mean, clearly Kiara's got her own agenda, and I think the Invisible Man's trying to keep it fair.
It's a real mixed blessing if the Invisible Man can get through here, because of course they would take him through to the semi-finals of this prestigious tournament, but it would mean he's got to spend more time with Kiara.
Yeah, he would want that.
Melissa Fierce reversing the whip, sending Kiara into the corner, follows her in, but Kiara gets the boot up. Kiara will come out of the corner. Clothesline. Explosive speed out of the corner from the so-called Princess Kiara.
Get off the hair, come on.
Kiara's been bending these rules left, right and centre here. There's an attempt at the enziguri from Fierce. Couldn't quite get it. Kiara ducked, but Fierce able to push her away with the legs, and Fierce going to make the tag to Bolt. Invisible Man in as well. Springboard missile drop kick from Adam Bolt.
House on fire.
Look at this combo from Bolt. Jockey, you talked about how fast he is. We're seeing it again here from Bolt.
Oh, you blink and you miss him. I don't know what Kiara's doing. She's having a little powwow with Prestige, and Invisible Man's on his own in there.
Sweep of the leg. Not the situation you want to be in 2-on-1 against these two. Standing moonsault from Bolt. Gets him within a quarter of a second or so. Adam Bolt climbing up top.
Up in the rafters.
Bolt might be hoping he's going to have a chance to end it. Looking for the absolute stunner, can't get it. Invisible Man shoves him away. There's a stunner instead from the Invisible Man.
The Rich Biscuit, I believe that's called. Here we go.
The Invisible Man with the cake back in play. Kiara's slapping mid-air. I think she's decided that's a legal tag. Now she's arguing with nobody.
What do you mean she can see him?
Oh, there he is. Invisible
Oh,
Man.
no.
And Kiara colliding with the Prestige. There's a roll-up. The roll-up. Melissa Fierce stealing one from Kiara. You love to see it. The Prestige, the security detail, Kiara, all of them beside themselves here. It's not Chocolate Thunder's fault, he's just announcing the winner. And the winner, Prestige, is not your princess. It's Melissa Fierce and Adam Bolt. Taking up the third of those 4 spots in the semi-finals.
I think you should all just calm down. Unlucky, Kiara. Unlucky.
Kiara and the Prestige, maybe they'll go on another one of those holidays. Chocolate Thunder barely able to stifle his laughter. Can you blame him?
I bet you're not even Portuguese.
Hey, Susan Carlos. Hey!
I personally really enjoyed that. Danny's back in the ring. What we do, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your next match? Let's bring out the competitors.
Speaking of security details, here comes the guy who keeps Adam Bolt safe, Jackie T. Jackie T, if his team were to win here, going to find himself in opposite corners of the ring from Adam Bolt in the semi-finals later tonight. That's a big if though. There is a huge quarter-final for this man coming up in just a few moments' time. Jackie T pacing the ring. We are waiting here for Jackie T's tag team partner. Last two teams to participate in this mixed tag tournament challenge. Getting ready to mix it up. Warmed up for her match here this evening, her quarter-final match, alongside Jackie T. With a tag team match just 6 nights ago at Bangers, teaming with Lila Kyle to defeat Freya Adams and Killer Keller. Real confidence-boosting win to get a victory in a tag team scenario less than a week before this huge tournament. Beauty Couture entering this tournament tonight in great form. Will it carry her and Jackie T all the way to the trophy tonight?
And introducing their opponents.
Never a pleasure, always a chore to see Riley Nova, the definition of toxic masculinity.
That's the difference maker.
Former tag team champion, former internet champion, of course, and joining him, a woman who we haven't seen in P.E.W. since 2 years ago this month, April 2023. The last time Alexis Falcon was in Phenomenal Elite Wrestling. I mentioned earlier, goaded Oscar Prospero this past weekend at Bangers into putting his golden ticket on the line. A ticket that grants Prospero a shot at any championship at a time and place of his choosing. Nova, his plan did not come to fruition, it backfired. Prospero defeating Nova in the main event of Bangers. Nova never takes defeat well. We'll be hoping to get back to winning ways here by winning this tournament with Alexis Falcon, and as much as I hate to say it, these two are also among the favourites.
You shut your mouth, you little man!
Next tag team match is scheduled for one fall. Introduce first the team to my left, the team
Two teams left, only one place in the semi-finals. Riley Nova, Alexis Falcon, Jackie T, and Lucy Couture. It sounds like what we're hearing here, maybe Alexis Falcon is going to, well, maybe not, but Alexis Falcon was going to start things out. Instead, Riley Nova in there. Great crowd here tonight in the Dorothea Mitchell Hall. Mitchell Hall, rather, in Claverden. They've been a very opinionated crowd, as the P.E.W fans always are. Giving Riley Nova and Alexis Falcon a piece of their mind. Jockey, you've still got the smile on your face from Princess Kiara losing.
I love my job. I love my job, Dave. I mean, what a shame. What a shame they don't make it to the next round.
And now it is going to be Alexis Falcon going to start for her team against Lucy Couture. Just saying, while you were doing your other job up in the ring, that Falcon, it's the first time we've seen her in P.E.W for 2 years.
Yeah.
Whereas Lucy Couture warming up last weekend at Bangers with a tag team victory. And Falcon, given that Couture is in such good form, apparently doesn't want any piece of her at the moment.
There's a lot of talk going on here, Dave. A lot of talk, but no action.
He's always got plenty to say, doesn't he? The never pale alpha male, Riley Nova. Oh, come on, for goodness sake, it's getting silly now.
All part of the mind games, Dave. All part of the mind games.
It's just annoying.
I know it is, but, you know, it's not illegal, is it?
Riley Nova, a Triple Crown winner here in P.E.W. in the World Champion. Well, there's an internet title and tag title reign I talked about.
I don't think she's going to get quiet, do you, Dave?
Could be waiting a while.
Yeah.
Listen to her while she's talking.
I need to concentrate. If you want to see wrestling, I need silence.
Ridiculous. Expecting the crowd to stay silent. Paid their money, they can chant and shout as much as they want here. Lucy Couture backing Falcon into the corner. Falcon.
There goes the silence, Dave.
Yeah. Screaming like a distressed animal when backed into the corner there with Alexis Falcon. Falcon are blaming that on someone in the front row for shouting.
I mean, if I taught that much, I'd be tired, Dave. I don't know about you, but...
Collar and elbow tie up. Falcon, who is complaining, is no doubt one of the most talented wrestlers in the country. It's that obnoxious streak, though, of Alexis Falcon that keeps her from being popular with fans wherever she goes, including here in P.E.W. 2 years on, getting a very similar reaction to what she got previously.
We're seeing some wrestling, Dave.
Well, Falcon, as I say, when she gets down to it, among the best there is, but Falcon and Riley Nova have been making a lot of noise, as you said.
She's come back for some serious injuries as well, so...
Alexis Falcon has been through a lot of ups and downs. No one's going to take that away from her. Russian leg sweep, though. From Lucy Couture, perfectly executed, snapping that neck forwards. A whiplash effect there. And the neck of Alexis Falcon. Falcon, scrambling over to the corner.
Smart.
Had enough of Couture and tagged in Riley Nova.
I believe they call that game management, Dave.
Or cowardice, depending on how you want to put it.
I'm completely impartial, Dave.
Yeah, you looked really impartial when you had that big smile on your face when Kiara lost a few minutes ago.
Just thinking of England.
Oh. Just smiling because of the warm weather, right?
Exactly, yeah.
T fully in control, leading Riley Nova on a merry dance here by that left arm. Dropping it over his shoulder. Jackie T with the support of the P.E.W fans, embarrassing Riley Nova.
His arm.
Nova wanted some moral support, got some there from Falcon. Nova coming back after Jackie T, but Jackie going to send him into the corner, face first again and again and again. I heard that face is insured for tens of thousands of pounds.
I hope so.
Jackie T.
That'll loosen a few fillings.
I think Riley Nova has his teeth artificially whitened. It's the kind of thing he would do. I'm not sure about that tan either.
He's definitely got the veneers going on.
Unless he was with the Prestige and Chiara in the French Riviera, I'm not sure that tan is legitimate.
Francis suddenly, I'm pretty sure I saw the tower, Skegness Tower in their photos. So.
Well, Nova's from Nottingham and it hasn't been that sunny there recently. So.
No, never sunny in Nottingham. Oh dear. Don't want to be here.
Jackie T. I'm sure he's turning a bit more pale now, isn't he, Riley Nova? Jackie T just mocking Alexis Falcon. Yeah, Nova.
Is he wanting her to do what I think he wants her to do?
I think Jackie T was pushing them in that direction.
Yeah. Oh, he needs a minute.
Nova is gasping for air here. He's not going to get any respite. Pair of arm drags. Rolling neck breaker from Jackie T. Jackie going for the cover on that side press. Got a 2 count. If he'd hooked the leg, could have been 3 there maybe. He's going to tag in Lucy Couture.
In trouble here, Riley and Alexis.
The low knees into the shoulders. Jackie T, as I said at the top of the match, very close friends, and the security for Adam Bolt at times. Could find himself an opponent of Adam Bolt in the semi-finals if this goes the way of Jackie T and Lucy Couture.
You sure he had the hair there, ref?
As if Riley Nova would ever cheat.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Face first there, though, goes Lucy Couture into the corner at the hands of Riley Nova, and now at the feet of Riley Nova, that foot choking away at Couture, holding onto the rope as well, so he's breaking the rules in 2 different ways at once. Nova, who was already what's a polite way to put it, pretty obnoxious young man, but he's got worse, and I think he's got a lot more dangerous as well since he's been under the mentorship of Joseph Connors and our P.E.W world champion Jack Selstrom.
He's learning from the best, isn't he?
Well, best is one word for it. They're certainly among the most malevolent, among the most mendacious of wrestlers in the country.
It can only go well for him, sticking with the right people. He's smart in that respect. Come on, Danny.
That's taught him a ruthlessness, and you're seeing it here. Holding Couture in place. Well, Alexis Falcon put the boot in. Jackie T losing his cool there, and that didn't actually help his partner very much. She gets taken down here by Falcon. Falcon with a very tight cover. Very well put in place that pin attempt, put a body weight down on the shoulders as well. Lucy Couture had to exert quite a lot of energy there to kick out.
Yeah. They picked Lucy Couture as their target here.
Nova working over Lucy Couture. Neutralising that left arm.
Nothing says masculinity more than, being like a woman.
He is, by all accounts, the worst type of masculinity is Riley Nova. But he revels in that. He calls himself toxic masculinity. What does that tell you about the psyche of this man?
Well, he's willing to do what it takes to get where he wants to go.
Well, we might not like it, but it has reaped plenty of rewards. It might reap another one here. Goes for the pin and gets a 2 count. As I was saying, Riley Nova, even at a relatively young age, has already won the big ones, all 3 of them, here in P.E.W. when it comes to championships. Looking to add more to his resume tonight with this mixed tag tournament challenge.
Yep.
Very thin-skinned young man, though, as well. The P.E.W. fans know that. You can hear that chant that they've been yelling in the direction of Riley Nova for several months now.
Skanky Nova.
That's the one.
Big impact.
Double clothesline there. Both women have the same idea. Now they need to have the same idea in terms of going for the tag. And Nova trying to cut off Jackie T. These two brawling on the apron. Falcon's up to the tag. Falcon taking Jackie T off of the apron. She made it to her corner there at Couture. And there wasn't anyone there for her to make the tag to because Jackie T was busy fighting Nova. That might have been a mistake as Alexis Falcon with Couture still in the match gets a 2 count.
Wearing Lucy down now. You've got to wonder how much she's got left in the tank.
Come on, Lucy. Reach.
Alexis Falcon said injuries aside with loads of experience here, more than Lucy Couture, and you can see some of that inexperience may be hurting Couture. And Jackie T, that short fuse he hasn't helped him out here a couple of times now. Choosing to go to a brawl against Riley Nova rather than staying in his corner. We saw him inadvertently distracting the referee.
That was more Riley's doing than Jackie's. I mean,
yeah, but it was a trap that Riley Nova set, and Jackie T fell into it.
Yeah.
That's hold up there. And by the way, you can see the fingerprints of Selstrom and Connors all over those kind of tactics. There's a jawbreaker. Now the tag. Here comes Jackie T. Could be a real turning of the tide here. The fact that Jackie T's been able to tag in. Jackie will send Nova into Falcon in the corner. Jackie T. Leaping uppercut into the back.
Uh-oh.
And Falcon headbutting Riley Nova. It's been a rough match for that part of Riley Nova's anatomy.
Yeah, I don't think any Turkish doctor's going to fix those.
Running big boot from Jackie T. Almost knocked the head of Riley Nova off his shoulders. Falcon realised, I think, that Nova wasn't going to kick out there, so she had to take matters into her own hands.
And she shouldn't even have been in the ring for a start.
Even having temporarily saved Nova. Might be over there. It could have been if Jackie T had got that strike to the back of the head. Nova able to get back into this. Again, say what you will about Riley Nova, but he does have that extraordinary ability to get himself back into matches by one way or another. There's a sling blade though from Jackie T on Falcon. Another chance to go to the semi-finals. Another kick out, this time from Falcon.
Just left her on her own there for a second. Jackie T's got the momentum here, Dave.
Trying to lift Falcon, who again is just screeching. She tries to resist, tries to make the tag. Nova overextended. There's a low blow. A low blow from Falcon while the referee was dealing with Nova. Alexis Falcon may have knocked out Jackie T. No, left shoulder comes up.
Just.
Let me ask you this, do you think that was deliberate from Nova, falling over the top rope? Was that a diversion?
I mean, unless the invisible man threw him over that top rope, I believe so.
That's possible.
Well, anything's possible in P.E.W, Dave.
Falcon lifting up Jackie T. Jackie was able to escape, sent Falcon into the turnbuckle. Face first. Couture. Version of a stunner there from Couture. Nova tried to break it up. Ends up hitting his own partner. Great smarts from Couture.
Oh, dearie me. Oof. Another one.
The stunner this time on Nova. Riley Nova turned inside out there by Lucy Couture. Falcon, though, able to back Couture into Falcon and Nova's corner.
She's injured.
Oh, strike that was from Nova. And again, referee's backwards turn. Nova wasn't the legal person in the match. Falcon shouts off with her head before putting Lucy Couture to the sword, sending herself and Riley Nova into the semi-finals. You might not like how they did it, but Riley Nova and Alexis Falcon claiming the final spot in the semi-finals, where they're going to face Adam Bolt and Melissa Fierce. So from 8 teams, we are down to 4. Nova just shouting, we're going all the way. And who knows, given the success that he's had, that Alexis Falcon has had elsewhere, who would bet against them? They found a way to win there. If they can do that twice more, then they're going to walk out here with the inaugural P.E.W. Mixed Tag Tournament Challenge Shield in their possession. Is that how tonight is destined to end? We will find out as our action rolls on. As if. It's all vegan, I think.
Well, I don't know about that Worthington. So Camden's.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Then let's bring out our first semi-finalists.
Semi-finals of the Mixed Tag Tournament Challenge about to get underway. Killer Keller and Tyler Adams on their way. They defeated the team of Scarlett and Vegan Prescott in the quarterfinals a little bit earlier on. Vegan Prescott now joining me on commentary. What happened?
Oh, Dave, sometimes it is not your night, Dave. Sometimes it's not your night. These are a very dislikable duo, but a very credible and dangerous duo. As we saw a vicious armbar from Killer Keller finishing off my tag team partner, Scarlett. I'm very disappointed, but I'm very excited to be on commentary with you, Dave.
Yeah, the best seat in that. Well, I say best seat. We're standing up, but best view in the house here.
Oh, he's coming. Yeah,
here he comes, Tyler Adams, who's been, as always, making friends.
Yeah. How to make friends and alienate people. I think he's
an expert in that.
Expert, yeah.
I said at the start of the night that it'd be interesting to see the dynamic between Tyler Adams and Killer Keller. Adams, who likes to mouth off, likes to jaw jack with the fans, as we're seeing here. Killer Keller, though, all business.
Absolutely.
Nathan Angel and Holly Hudson were the first to make it into the semi-finals earlier on with a victory over Critchie and Abby Cartwright. Angel, still relatively new here in P.E.W. Holly Hudson, though, a former women's champion. So Hudson knows what it is, what it takes to be successful here in P.E.W. We were saying earlier that Angel and Hudson might be considered among the favourites for this tournament. Do you share that view, Vegan?
Oh, it's hard to disagree there, Dave. And I believe they've got a considerable advantage here, being the most rested of our teams. Going on first, they've had a long time to rest and prepare for this semi-final encounter.
Well, they haven't had to face Vegan Prescott. Not the case for the other team. All right, they're in the ring. We're ready to go to Chocolate Thunder. Get the official in-ring introductions for this first semi-final in the Mixed Tag Tournament Challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your first P.E.W. Mixed Tag Team Challenge semi-final, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the team to my left, the team of Killer Keller.
Stop!
What's that? What's that? This is real.
Hey,
That's not
you're...
real.
Here we go. Come on, ladies.
The team of Harley Hudson and Nathan Angel.
A bit of role reversal from the pose they did in the opening match. Angel and Hudson, clearly two people who get along very well. They have great mutual respect for each other's talents. Whereas in the case of Tyler Adams and Killer Keller, really a case of two large egos that are coexisting.
Absolutely, I'd be very curious to listen to their conversations in the back, if there are any. I feel like it would just be Tyler Adams doing the talking.
Adams has that Mr. England sash that Angel brought with him to the ring. A little bit of envy there, maybe, from Adams.
If they want to put that in the wash now.
Adams, look how pleased he is with himself. Tyler Adams, a little bit intimidated though by the size of Nathan Angel. This match yet to get officially underway. Referee Danny Marks trying to calm everyone down before he calls for the opening bell, which he now does. A place in the final of the inaugural Mixed Tag Tournament Challenge is the prize for the winners here.
Knuckle lock applied here by Tyler Adams.
I'm not sure that's smart from Adams though, because the strength of Nathan Angel, one of his real advantages. Yeah, and Adams deciding that he didn't want to match him that way, so he took a shortcut there. Now trying to apply a full Nelson. And the strength of Angel again, too much for Adams.
I think he needs to try a different game plan here. The strength game is clearly with Nathan Angel.
Well, Adams is inviting Angel to lock him in a full Nelson. Adams saying that he's going to break the hold just as Angel did. It doesn't seem to be working out that way.
Is there a P.E.W award, end of year award for biggest mistake of the year, Dave? That might be one.
Adams is in the ropes here. Referee wants the break. Well, if Angel lets go, yeah, it's going to be a rough landing for Tyler Adams. Angel firing up the fans. Again, our first time ever in Claverton this evening. We want to thank all the villagers here for their hospitality.
Oh, absolutely, what a fantastic venue this has been. And that's a hell of a drop kick right to the mush. Tyler Adams.
I don't hear the word mush used often enough to this nowadays, do you?
I'm from Leicester, so it does come out every now and then.
Nathan Angel. Pair of body slams there on Tyler Adams.
The crowd are demanding another body slam, and who is Nathan Angel to say no?
Get the impression he could happily do this all night to Tyler Adams. Very hard to imagine someone who deserves to be body slammed more than Tyler Adams.
I can't imagine anybody more deserving of that.
Here comes Holly Hudson. Again, great tag team synergy with her and Nathan Angel.
A lovely wheelbarrow into a splash. Got a lot of chemistry together.
Holly Hudson always with a smile on her face, but Hudson, so much explosive power for someone who's relatively short in stature as Hudson.
That was a rake to the eye there. I don't know if Danny saw that.
Tyler Adams.
Oh my goodness.
Adams, how often have we seen Adams take shortcuts, and how often have we seen Killer Keller with those quick fire shots in the short time we've known Killer Keller.
A background in judo, a champion in judo is Killer Keller.
Yeah, I'm not particularly keen on the company that she's chosen to keep in the recent past. Tyler Adams tonight and Freya Rose before that, but that aside, I've been incredibly impressed by what we've seen from Killer Keller as of late. And your tag team partner, I don't want to dwell on it too much, but Scarlett finding out the hard way exactly how dangerous Killer Keller is in our quarterfinals.
We got into the back and the ice went immediately on the arm.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Angel getting goaded into the ring here by Keller and Adams.
He needs to calm himself down a little bit, because he's creating a big distraction that they have taken advantage of.
Yeah, not helping Hudson there. Hudson though, great counter from Hudson into the small package for two. Remember a spot in the finals of the Mixed Tag Tournament Challenge at stake here. Not only that, but we talked about the positioning of who has what match when. But essentially, whoever wins the second semi-final is going to have to go almost immediately. There's going to be very little rest time between that and the final. So another advantage possibly for whoever wins this first semi-final.
Yeah, you've got to imagine that that's going to be the more difficult position.
Oh wow!
Oh my goodness!
Swinging slam there from Killer Keller. Good for a 2 count. Keller with Hudson. Choking her in the corner, referee. That wasn't just a break.
Not just a choke, but it was the bone of the forearm right into the throat there.
Exceptionally painful.
Big kick.
Yeah, everything Killer Keller does is looking pretty painful, but that looked pretty painful as well. The clothesline takedown from Holly Hudson.
I think this is the chance. She's got to make the tag.
Yeah, Hudson realizes that the best course of action isn't to try and do more damage, just to make the tag, which she does. Tyler Adams tags in as well. Angel, a couple of clotheslines.
It's coming in like a house on fire, Dave.
Avalanche in the corner. Angel tried to send Adams across the ring. Adams able to counter. Angel gets the boot up. Second turnbuckle here for Nathan Angel. Drop kick off of that turnbuckle. Adams almost taken out of his boots. The cover here from Angel. And Angel gets his team within half a second of the final.
So close there, Dave, so close. He's got to keep the momentum going, though. And I think he's about to.
Yeah, got that fireman's carry here. Does Angel. Adams able to shove him away right into the waiting clutches of Killer Keller. Just yanks the hair there. Adams with a shoulder thrust. And this time it's Hudson who's lost her cool in the corner.
Yeah, there are fiery tempers involved here, but I think if you're witnessing that much bending of the rules, Dave, I think you'd be pretty miffed.
It's hard to keep your emotions in check when you see someone breaking the rules as blatantly and as consistently as Tyler Adams in particular does. Killer borrowing a page or two out of Adams' book here.
And more, and again, and Hudson's back in.
But this is going exactly the way Adams and Keller want.
Falling right into the trap.
The whole plan there was to lure Hudson in, give him that chance to do even more illegal damage to Nathan Angel. And
as somebody who used to have quite the dastardly side, Dave, that is exactly what I would be thinking in their position. I want to take advantage of those emotions.
Angel with a chop across the chest of Adams. Adams fires back with a kick with an elbow right across the back of the head there.
Still fighting Nathan Angel. He's not going to give up here.
Angel really has been one of the most talked about up-and-coming talents in the last couple of years here in British wrestling. There's a cover from Angel.
That dive across was nearly a 3 count.
Yeah, just knocked the wind out of the entire frame of Tyler Adams. Adams, though, after taking Hudson off of the apron, the drop kick to Angel.
What an absolute cheap shot from Tyler Adams there.
Yeah, but how many times could you have said that sentence in this match?
Yeah, he's just a scumbag, isn't he?
Quick tags now between Killer Keller and Tyler Adams. Headbutt from Adams taking Angel down.
Someone as big-headed as Tyler Adams, that would be an effective weapon.
And it's risk-free. There's not many brain cells for him to kill when he headbutts someone. Adams with another full Nelson attempt. Assisted there with a kick right into the abs from Killer Keller. Again, Hudson. Hudson needs to really calm down here.
But I think that backfired there, Dave.
Luckily for Nathan Angel and for Harley Hudson, it did backfire. Keller hit Adams. Big clothesline there from Angel.
Both men are down. This is a pivotal point in this match, Dave. Whoever can get this tag, I think is going to have the momentum going into the finale.
Well, there is the tag for Adams, but Angel's going to make the tag as well. Both teams able to tag in some fresh blood here. It's Holly Hudson who's looking the fresher of the two between her and Killer Keller. Hudson sweeping that leg. Now Harley Hudson. Hip thrust right to the face of Killer Keller. Gonna hit it a second time. Hudson's gonna complete the hat trick.
It's all Harley Hudson right now.
Oh my God, that last one was
whiplash.
Yeah, most vicious of them all. Hudson smart, dragging Keller away from the ropes before going for the pin, but one thing she couldn't account for was that Tyler Adams was going to break it up, and now Adams grabbing the hair of Hudson. Angel's seen enough. What a strike to the face of Adams from Angel. Adams on the outside, Killer Keller reeling in the corner of the ring. We saw earlier on Angel using Hudson as a projectile to attack their opponents.
That bottle of water been thrown in the ring there. Hang on a minute.
Another diversion.
Dave, the nunchucks.
The nunchucks. Referee saw it. And it's going to be a disqualification.
Good on you, Danny Marks.
Cheated one time too many, did Tyler Adams.
Serves him right.
That's not the way they would want to win it, but in this kind of tournament, you take the win any way you can. The problem, though, is that Angel may have had some real damage done to his knee there.
Yeah, he's not 100% there, is he, Dave?
And we talked about how whoever won this would have the advantage, that extra rest time, but that advantage after that brutal shot to the the back of the leg with the nunchucks, having any advantage that Hudson and neutralised. And meanwhile,
trouble in paradise there.
I'm not sure it was ever paradise.
Oh my goodness gracious me.
A tap out from Adams. Referee shrugging his shoulders.
Somebody go in there and help him, Dave.
Yeah, no one hurry.
Go in there. Oh my goodness, that rotator cuff's going to be very poorly.
Killer Keller, for the second time in less than a week, realising a little too late that their choice of tag team partner wasn't the best. Keller showing again though.
Yeah.
She is not to be trifled with.
Certainly got a temper on her. I wouldn't want to be on the wrong side of that armbar, my goodness.
Adams was thinking about coming over here and facing you, but then he saw Killer Keller. Keller's going to chase him.
Oh, wow.
Keller's going to chase him all the way out of Warwickshire.
Hope he's got some cardio.
We need some real talent on the commentary now.
Oh, for goodness
What's
sake.
this?
Now, what is this now?
Oh, Dave.
Feel free to, I'll go. Feel free to stay.
I'll miss you, Dave. Good luck with this guy.
Don't leave me with this guy.
Come to lighten up your evening.
Hello.
Come to lighten up your evening.
How was your holiday?
It was the most breathtaking holiday I've had.
I heard Skegness is lovely.
Skegness. Only because that's what people like Chocolate Thunder and yourself can afford, you know.
Can we bring out our third semi-finalists?
I assumed you spent a good part of your holiday in the hospital after what Jason Joshua did to you, but either way, you look well rested.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And
So you can be nice to me.
I was trying to find something. My mum always said if you can't find anything nice, don't say anything at all. So I thought I would think of something. Anyway, second semi-final on the way here in the P.E.W. Mixed Tag Tournament Challenge. Here comes Adam Bolt, Melissa Fierce.
Well, it's a miracle that these two actually made it through to this semi-final. Courtesy completely of the not so invisible man was the reason that these two find themselves in a semi-final, because we have an incompetent, delusional member of the roster here. But we take mental health very seriously, and we employ all people that have any kind of
You're a renowned humanitarian.
I am. He doesn't get much work elsewhere.
So Adam Bolt and Melissa Fierce, who defeated, as you say, the Invisible Man and Princess Kiara earlier on. The Princess in inverted commas.
She's a true lady.
What exactly is the relationship between you and Princess Kiara anyway?
They don't kiss and tell, Dave, okay?
Also there's kissing.
And now let's bring out
There may be.
our semi-finalists.
She is human after all.
Not rolling over.
So Adam Bolt, Melissa Fierce, winners of our third quarter-final. Which means that the team they're about to face have had the least rest time. But I can't imagine that they're going to garner a particular level of sympathy.
These are the favourites. These are the odds-on favourites to win this competition.
I'm sure that's what you'd like, now that Kiara's out. Alexis Falcon and Riley Nova.
You know, as talented as you are, Dave, as a commentary, I'll give you that. There's one thing that you don't reiterate enough in P.E.W, and that is Riley Nova is a Grand Slam, the only Grand Slam champion at P.E.W.
I said it tonight.
Oh, well.
I said it in the quarterfinals.
It's because you've overheard me complaining back there, okay? Well, Riley is going to be the first to win this trophy and continue his Grand Slam reign.
Well, he's certainly got the tag partner to do it. Alexis Falcon, can't quite get that jacket on though.
It looks better on it.
What do you reckon, little bit?
A little bit of a cozy fit.
Some girls, you wouldn't know, Dave, but some girls like a cozy fit on their mat. Ask Kiara.
No, I'd rather not. Oh, Nova needs to be careful he hasn't cut off the circulation to his arms. Unnecessary from Alexis Falcon, ripping up a fan sign there. Laughing in the face. That's a real great bit of customer service. I bet you're really pleased as company owner.
These fans need to be put in their place every now and again, and I'm sure she spent a good 3.5 minutes making that sign, but it's what it is.
I cannot breathe.
Chat such and such and get banned, I think the word is.
Get it off, it's there.
Chocolate Thunder wants to make his in-ring announcements here, but we might have to wait about a couple of weeks here while Riley Nova gets that jacket off.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like, I go away for a couple of weeks, and Chocolate Thunder has been given a guest host role. Now he's MC in the night. Like, what? Do you see how much P.E.W needs me? You get. Imagine having Jock just running the place.
Yeah, what? When you weren't, it was actually really nice last Saturday. You weren't there. Great show, bangers. You can see it on P.E.W's YouTube channel. And completely free of the prestige. If that's not a selling point, I don't know what is. Again, we're still just waiting for Riley Nova to finish derobing here.
This is mind games. Mind games for a semi-final match, okay? Riley Nova has got the brain of the Undertaker. And he is literally...
Got the brain of a dead person.
Well, I meant, the mind of the WWE Hall of Fame.
Brain dead
is what I meant. And he is sucking in Melissa Pierce and Adam Bolt now.
Yeah, they look really psyched out.
They do.
Look how nervous Bolt looks. He was really stressed.
Well, he's been wrestling the Invisible Man, Dave. Okay, he's not completely focused right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second semi-final of the P.E.W. Mixed Tag
we got there in the end.
Challenge. Introducing first to my left, the team of Alexis Falcon. And Riley Nova.
Grand Slam.
And their opponents, the team of Melissa Pierce.
He's holding up an L for loser. I like it.
And Adam Bolt.
Now, while losing is not something Adam Bolt does very often, as evidenced by the fact that he's 2/3 of the way to being a Grand Slam winner. Already had that internet title, the tag team titles. And we are getting ready here to kick off in the second of these two semi-finals. We still don't know, though, the condition of the leg of Nathan Angel after that attack with the nunchucks. So knowing that Angel might not be at 100% in the final, that's an extra incentive for whichever of these two teams can make it to be their opponents in that final. And we know which of the two teams the crowd here would like it to be.
It's you lot. You lot have got me. Pay that shit. You lot want to cheer for us, don't you?
That's it.
It takes a special level of delusion to think he's going to get a different result on the other side of the ring.
You see, the thing is, Dave, we're closer to the noise here. Okay, this is why it sounds like, they're not being appreciated. But see, take a listen now. There we go.
Well, you're hearing a different soundtrack to what I'm hearing. I'm hearing one person clapping, and that's you.
I'm the one person's clapping who matters.
Now they're complaining to the referee about the fan reaction they're getting. I'm not sure it's the referee's fault. What are they expecting the official to do?
Because you didn't buy my jacket, just hang on.
There we go.
They're underway here in this second semi-final. Nova and Alexis Falcon with the jump start here, and Melissa Fierce and Adam Bolt. Bolt sent down hard onto the hard floor. Dorothea Mitchell Hall and raucous from the get-go tonight. It's suplex from Falcon.
Could be it.
It could be. 2 Canada kick out, and talked about this earlier, but the importance of getting through these matches as quickly as you can, knowing that you've got, in this case, 1 more to go very soon afterwards if you can win here. Nova hooking the leg here, and Melissa Fierce, the kick out, but then Nova, you see how quickly it got between Fierce and Bolt, making sure Fierce couldn't make the tag.
And we need to remember, David, that Riley Nova is one half of the longest ever reigning tag team champions with Brady Phillips, and he learned from the best in Martin Kirby. Okay, this guy knows tag team wrestling.
Falcon here. Take out Fierce. Referee caught her red-handed there. Yeah, you talked about the influences on Riley Nova. Earlier on, we were talking about some of his more recent influences, particularly Joseph Connors and our P.E.W world champion Jack Selstrom. What do you make of how Riley Nova has changed since he's been socialising with those two?
Well, you know, this is the mind of someone as intelligent as Riley Nova. He surrounds himself with the best. Okay, Martin Kirby, Joseph Connors, Jack Selstrom, you know, these are people that only benefit, and myself, you know, me and Riley Nova have a special relationship. And, you know, he absorbs people's knowledge and brain, okay, and he learns. Yet he wants to surround himself with people that make him better.
Alexis Falcon, I'm sure, could fall into that category. We've already talked about how accomplished she is. Melissa Fierce finding that out firsthand, and there's a 2 count for Falcon. Fans again chanting that Skanky Nova chant. And that remains one of the weaknesses of Nova, I think. That inability to let that kind of verbal back and forth from the fans wash off his back. Look how irritated he is. He's not focusing on the match now.
I completely sympathise with him. You know, I'm someone that isn't acknowledged as kindly as they should be.
Where is your security detail, by the way? It's very brave of you to come out here without him.
You know, at the minute, I've let him manage Clara. You know, she's not very happy at the minute.
She's throwing a tantrum. No doubt.
She is. She is.
Yeah. You're going to pay for another holiday. And a bolt of backbreaker. Nova finds himself with his shoulders down for 2. Nathan Angel and Harley Hudson waiting in the wings for whoever wins here. Adam Bolt trying to ensure it's him, maybe setting up for the absolute stunner, but Alexis Falcon grabbed the leg for just long enough that Nova was able to recuperate. Big boot into the face of Bolt, and now speaking of boots, Alexis Falcon putting the boot in on Adam Bolt. Fierce is trying to point that out to the referee, but to no avail. See Riley Nova just shielding what's going on there. Nova after
makes the dream work.
Falcon just throwing Bolt back into the lion's den there, hoping that Nova would get the job done, and he nearly did. Smart from Nova, kicking that top rope when Bolt's face was resting on it. Nova now. Big strike across the back. You heard how much that hurt Bolt.
This is like a lion just like picking apart his prey, toying with his prey here.
A little disrespectful to Adam Bolt. Bolt had a lot of success here in P.E.W.
Applause at Howard Caesar.
Bolt is trying to recover from this. It's really been a torrent of offense here. But Falcon not letting that happen. Again, Melissa Fierce trying to complain to the referee. Well, Fierce is going to try and talk to the referee every time Alexis Falcon cheats. She's going to have a lot of talking to the referee to do. All right, successfully cheats. Is that what you want me to say?
I don't think you should be using the C word, Dave.
Cheat. I calls it as I sees it. Pick it up, Bolt. Bolt with some shots to free himself here. Here are the elbows. Clothesline from Falcon. Delivered with authority to go to the final. No, kick out from Bolt. Bolt left it late there to kick out. Fisherman suplex from Falcon. Quickly on top. Hooking that leg. And another kick out. Right shoulder came up and a scream of frustration there from Falcon.
So it's like a lion and a lioness team. I love it.
Bolt though. You can see him. That determination flowing through his veins. Melissa Fierce just taken off the apron from Falcon. Falcon, we mentioned earlier the experience of life she had over Lucy Couture in the quarterfinals. Same here with Melissa Fierce. She's been able to lure her into a couple of situations that Fierce didn't want to get into. Those complaints to the officials, among them Nova continuing to talk trash as he so often does.
I mean, and I'll tell you how I see it as well. With Riley Nova and Alexis Falcon, they have just been purely business.
Look at some Falcon. Look at some Falcon taking the leg away from Fierce.
Purely business game. I've been back there, people talking about, oh, you know, you're my partner. Should we go out to my music? Should we go out to your music? Oh, should we wear matching gear? Riley Nova and Alexis Falcon have been focusing on the task in hand, and that is winning this tournament. At the bottom, Melissa Fierce having more focus, coming out dressed like a pair of goldfishes than winning anything here.
Meanwhile, while you comment on their choice of fashion, Bolt trying to escape this submission hold. Falcon getting in another cheap shot. Look how pleased with herself she is. Be pleased with yourself when you win the tournament, if you get that far. That's a big if, because Adam Bolt, Melissa Fierce are still in this semi-final. But I will repeat, given that we do not know the status of that knee of Nathan Angel, whichever team does win this, got to be the bookies' favourites, even though they'll have slightly less rest time. Whoever wins this will be potentially in pole position to win this whole tournament tonight.
Oh dear, did Mr. England get hurt? Boo-hoo.
Nice of you to show such concern for your in-ring talent.
They asked me to be Mr. England.
Kick from Nova. And just taunting Adam Bolt. Not enough for Riley Nova to be physically in control. He needs to be just humiliating opponents as Nova, very cocky cover there, got what it deserved, which was a kick out.
He's gonna jump!
There's got to be a point where Adam Bolt is, as long as he's not going to milk with this, whatever's going on in the ring now, he's going to be at work again next week, okay? I can tell you that. So, he needs to maybe call it quits here.
I was talking earlier about the fact that Adam Bolt wasn't at Bangers last Saturday in his absence. Oscar Prospero was talked into granting flawless source. Alexander Vane and John Day a rematch for the tag team titles. So
and I'll give you an exclusive right here, right now. They're going to defend their tag team titles this Saturday against Flawless Source. Coming off the back of Adam Bolt potentially wrestling 2 or 3 times tonight, I thought I'd be extra special.
Flawless Source talking their way into getting that rematch for the tag team titles. That's a problem for another day, because here comes Melissa Fierce, Alexis Falcon. But it's Fierce on top. She's taken down Falcon, she's taken down Nova. Fierce sending Falcon to the corner. A trip on Nova. Nova ends up in the corner with Falcon. The swinging kick into the face of both of them. Now Melissa Fierce. Double top rope missile drop kick from Fierce. Falcon is the legal woman. Fierce on top to go to the final, but Falcon in the nick of time, kicking out, keeps her team in the tournament. Maybe not for long though. Fierce with Falcon on her shoulders. Shove from Falcon. Falcon again finds herself eating turnbuckle. Fierce turns her around and a hangman backcracker from Melissa Fierce. Fierce again with a chance to go to the final, but that chance was thwarted that time by Riley Nova. Meanwhile, Adam Bolt off the top. Absolute stunner from Bolt.
Come on, Riley.
Kicking Nova to the curb here. Oh my God, got a spike on that DDT. Falcon has knocked out Adam Bolt, but Melissa Fierce! Fierce for the fireman's carry into the driver. Fierce hooks both legs, and they're going to the finals! Fierce and Bolt from nowhere, able to take out Riley Nova and Alexis Falcon. So it's going to be Fierce and Bolt against Nathan Angel and Harley Hudson in the finals of the first ever Mixed Tag Tournament Challenge just a few minutes from now. You've gone very quiet.
How disappointing. This is not how I envisioned the final to be.
Well, you don't look so well rested now. You look quite stressed.
I deserve a holiday.
Yeah, God, please go again. You can do a whip around. People here will probably pay for your ticket. Nova being carried out of here by Alexis Falcon.
Like a VIP.
I'm not sure he feels very important at the moment. A lot of people, not just the Prestige, pick these two to go all the way tonight. But they have been knocked out in the semi-finals. An unpredictable evening here at Phenomenal Elite Wrestling. And still one major piece of business to take care of here in Clevedon. The finals, that Mixed Tag Tournament Challenge, just a few moments away. Now, what is this now? And Kiara back out here.
I told her to wait for me to get back, Dave.
Maybe she's hoping she's won the raffle. An apology for what? It's not Chocolate Thunder's fault you couldn't win. Now the Prestige didn't like that. He's left his commentary position here, and hang on a second. The Prestige leaping into the ring. Chocolate Thunder doesn't realise he's there. The cutter from the Prestige. Prestige, Kiara, thinking they've got something to celebrate here. Well, they have to have the last word, don't they? Even when things don't go to plan. The so-called Princess Kiara, who with the Invisible Man was knocked out of this tournament in the quarterfinals. The Prestige and Kiara getting out of here, but Chocolate Thunder isn't supposed to be physically involved at all tonight. He's our ring announcer this evening, our guest host. Thunder is reeling here after an attack from the Prestige. Thunder had some pretty choice words for the Prestige. And the Prestige responding with a physical assault. Vegan Prescott coming out here to help Chocolate Thunder out. Thunder might need some medical attention. Prestige got him good with that cutter. An element of surprise as well meant that Chocolate Thunder really just couldn't defend himself. Finals on the way of the first ever P.E.W. Mixed Tag Tournament Challenge. And an open question here as to the condition of one half of this team. Holly Hudson looking fine. Nathan Angel looks like he's still having some difficulty with that left leg. He's limping out here. If Angel can't put weight on that leg, how on earth are Hudson and Angel going to get through this final? Angel going to have to grit his teeth, gut this one out. Adrenaline can do wonderful things as it gets flowing here. Given that chance to be the first in history to win this tournament. Real incentive for Nathan Angel to fight through the pain. Angel though, clearly going to have a target on that left leg, that left knee, after that shot with the nunchucks. And Melissa Fierce, we saw just a few minutes ago their victory over Riley Nova and Alexis Falcon, a victory that some people saw as a little bit of a surprise, but I don't know if it would be a surprise given how much we've seen Adam Bolt achieve here in P.E.W. Particularly good though, I think, for Melissa Fierce, that she was the one who was the real difference maker, the one who scored the decisive pinfall in that semi-final. A lot of the attention been on Bolt, considering he's a multi-time champion here in P.E.W. Melissa Fierce more than holding up her end of the bargain. Two teams who are both fan favourites here in this final. Bolt and Fierce against Angel and Hudson. Danny Marks holding that shield. That is what the winners will receive.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your final of the evening. And we'll determine the winners of the mixed tag tournament. Introducing first. Introducing first, the team of Melissa Fierce.
Hudson accusing Fierce and Bolt of doing some planning. Some good-natured back and forth. There is a little bit of an edge to it between these two teams.
What about 5 minutes?
I'm allowed 3 matches in a day to lose, I'm telling you that.
And I'm not doing it for a 10p coin.
And you can hear the discussion. Hudson saying, "We've had 3 matches today to go ahead and not win the tournament."
I'm having fun.
That's true for Bolt and Fierce as well. For one of these two teams, it's going to be all for now, doing triple duty, and yet it's feast or famine. Only one team can win it all. Harley Hudson starting things out against Melissa Fierce. Fierce going to be backed into the corner by Hudson. And Hudson giving the clean break. Exuding confidence here is Harley Hudson. Again, everyone with a smile on their faces here, but the impression as this one gets more and more competitive, as the action gets more serious. And some of this good-natured back and forth might become a little less good-natured. No surprise either that Harley Hudson starting for her team, because Nathan Angel needs to protect that left leg as much as possible. Melissa Fierce, we've seen a couple of times today, once the speed picks up, when she's at her best, that leaping back elbow there. Hudson's able to elevate her onto the apron. Shoulder thrust from Fierce, again at high pace. Sunset flip, gets her over tight there for a 2 count before Hudson countered, back and forth, both women trying to secure the pin. Straight back at each other, headlock takedown. Hudson just able to lever her over, but Fierce quickly grabbing her head scissors, they're back up again. At least we can't keep going at this pace for too long. Hudson and Fierce looking at each other as if to say that they are impressed by how each was able to hang tight there throughout a very fiercely competitive exchange. Fierce though grabbing the leg of Hudson. Again, some words for Harley Hudson. Hudson is now backed into Bolt and Fierce's corner. Bolt just patting the hair there of Harley Hudson. Got that side headlock applied. Bolt doesn't like it when Hudson touches his hair. Here's a tag to Angel. This will be interesting. Angel now. Let's see how much strength there is there. Enough to get the double hip toss. Angel, such an athlete. Body slam. Angel looking like the leg isn't bothering him too much in the early going. Oh, Tilton World backbreaker.
Oh no!
Hudson just asked Angel how that leg is looking. I think he said it's all right so far. Angel able to catch Bolt in mid-air. Bolt wriggling down the back there from that fireman's carry position. Bolt ran into the boot of Angel. Angel, second rope. Angel leapt there and landed awkwardly on the left leg.
Oh, did you get that one?
Bolt not choosing to focus on the left leg. At least he hadn't been. And even there, actually, I think he was kicking the midsection, not the leg. Oh, but now, though, he's going to grab the leg. And dropping his own leg on the leg of Nathan Angel.
I need to win, I'm sorry.
Bolt saying it's all about winning. Much as he might like his two opponents, he's going to kick away at that leg. Angel, though, able with, presumably mostly with his good leg, able to kick Bolt away. Bolt drags Angel to Bolt's own corner. Melissa Fierce tagging in. Fierce going to continue, going to pick up where Adam Bolt left off, going after that left knee. Remember, that leg took a shot at the nunchucks in the semi-finals not long ago. Angel, I'm sure, will have plenty to say in the near future to Tyler Adams, to Killer Keller, the team responsible for his injury. Say a team, they're no longer a team, they fell out after losing that semi-final. Now Bolt, launching off the back of his tag team partner. And so much for goodwill between these two teams now. Holly Hudson is giving an earful there to Melissa Fierce.
Watch this play. Big boy. Oh! I got 1 minute.
Trying to lift up Angel. Yeah.
Give me a wedgie.
He's gonna put his back out if he's not careful. Bolt gets dropped by Angel. The vertical suplex. And Angel, even not at 100%, still with more power than the average human being by a long way. Tag to Melissa Fierce, take to Harley Hudson as well. Fierce came into Hudson, Hudson was ready for her. Hudson repeatedly now taking down Bolt and Fierce. The former women's champion gonna take the lead here as her team try and win this tournament. Bolt and Fierce, both of them able to get some shots in there on Hudson. Hudson forcing them to collide with each other. Rhinestone, Scouse girl power. That power about to be on display. The fall-away slam from Harley Hudson. Roll up though from Fierce. Fierce was legal for her team, got a 2 count there. The Northern Lights suplex. Where's the bridge from Fierce? Good for another 2 count. Bolt and Fierce looking good here. Going for the double suplex on Nathan Angel, rescuing his partner. Very grateful Holly Hudson. Pair of stunners from Nathan Angel and Holly Hudson.
You get him up, we got this. No.
Well, Angel asking the crowd if it might be time to put this tournament to bed. Bolt finds himself on the shoulders of Holly Hudson. He's helpless here. Fierce, the only one who could help him, and help that she did into a victory roll from Bolt. 2 count for Adam Bolt. Kick right to the arm of Hudson. That standing moonsault again from Bolt. We saw that earlier tonight. Very effective both times. Angel breaking up the pin, and this final goes on. All 4 in the ring. You've got to think that conditioning, a real factor at this point. Remember, everyone in this match on their 3rd match of the night. Such is the nature of this single night tournament format. Angel with Bolt on the shoulders. Bolt was able to take out the knee, focused on that weak point. Fierce is trying to turn over Hudson. Bolt turns over Angel. We've got simultaneous Boston Crabs here. And Angel was able to kick Bolt into Fierce. Smart from Nathan Angel. That broke up both holds. Angel and Hudson back to their feet here, focusing on Fierce. Oh no, maybe not. They're going to send Fierce to the outside. They're going to focus on Bolt. Angel has Hudson. How many times tonight have we seen that? Angel using Hudson. Help with the come on, it's a count. The 3 count. And they've won it. Just like that. Nathan Angel still found enough power in that left knee to lift his tag partner above his head. Again, using Harley Hudson as a weapon to take out Bolt and Fierce. That tournament shield belonging to Hudson and Angel.
I'm joking. Listen, I, half tag team champion in P.E.W, yeah? These two are the great tag team, do you not think? You deserve it. Well done, after 10 team. I love you both. Thank you. Now, take you home.
Great sportsmanship between 2 great teams. Adam Bolt, Melissa Fierce, handing that trophy, that silver shield, to Nathan Angel and Harley Hudson. What a moment for these two. It's been a historic night. Nathan Angel and Harley Hudson here in the Dorothea Mitchell Hall in Clapperton. The winners of the inaugural P.E.W Mixed Tag Tournament Challenge. For everybody here at Phenomenal Elite Wrestling, we say thank you for joining us, and we will see you again soon as Hudson and Angel celebrate into the Warwickshire night.